Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today's message, yesterday, if you missed yesterday's message, it was all about childhood and inner child healing. And I channeled a letter for a lady, and there was some brilliant guidance that came through about having a bath and setting it as a ritual to basically, cleanse away all of those so that you're ready to take on the learnings of your inner child, and to basically say, yes, I'm ready to let all of that learning, I'm ready to take on the learning, I'm ready to let the lessons go. And so for all of us who, if you resonate with my videos and you feel like you're on this twin flame soul to soul path, then we're all a reflection of each other. And so I always take the guidance that comes through from all of you guys as well. So I also did that last night, and one of the things that came up for me was there was a song, and I'm going to read the lyrics of the song because it is just a beautiful song. It's called Feels Like Home, and it was a song that was like, I think it must have been out around the time that I met my twin. And anyway, so that song popped in my head last night as I was preparing my bath, and like saying, right, okay, we're going to have like this little ritual where it's going to be me and my twin in the bath, and, releasing all our inner child healing. And this song came in my head. And so I searched for the song, and then I always recommend doing this. Always go to the comments, because you will always see signs of your twin in the song and in the comments down below on YouTube. And the first comment against the video, I look, and it's got my twin surname. And so it is, and in front of it was will. So it's about knowing that we always have free will, and, spirit can't step in unless we ask for that help. And so it was so brilliant, because basically it was will and then my twin surname. And it was like, yes, we need to show to spirit that we are willing and acting on our free will to come into reunion with our twin, and to engage with our spiritual support team to help us do that. And so it was just perfect. So I'm going to share the lyrics of the song, because it really is beautiful and has, as always, has so much meaning. But if you want to search for the song on YouTube, then it Feels Like Home. And also today I'm going to share Good Tarot again, because green is the healing, and this feels like the green door to our healing. So today it is going to be, let's have a look. What message is it today? Transformation. Look at that. Transformation. And look, she's the little girl, blowing the butterfly and just preparing for the transformation. So this couldn't be a better message, right, for today. That transformation, the healing energy, the transformation of everything that we're doing. So nothing remains the same. And I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition, and it's 11:11 just on the clock then. Ha! That's insane. That's crazy, because I've said before about T_flourishing goddess. That was her message just popping up at 11:11. And for her, the sign of the butterfly is very poignant, because actually I think in her, if you go check out, I share her book here. That's crazy. It's brilliant, isn't it? This is it, T_flourishing goddess. Her book of poetry. She literally, that's why it popped up on my phone, because the light came on and I looked and I was like, oh, it's 11:11. And it's T_flourishing goddess. So this is brilliant. So now is a time of transition, as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for the highest good. I'm called to let go of the old so I can welcome in the new. How very poignant. After the message that came through yesterday, after, the childhood healing and letting go. So I am just going to pick from, actually, I'm going to read from the Flourishing Goddess, read a poem from her book. Let's see which one wants to come through. Oh, Insatiable. Wow, all about the, so let's see. Sometimes, if not too often, her pure gushy heart bursts and flutters out of her chest, like a fiery implosion and explosion of creative inspiration and an insatiable appetite to feel, love, and consume life to the fullest. Cracked wide open, breathtakingly vulnerable and dizzy with passion, she never learns boundaries, nor does she want to. She would rather never lose her rawness or try to protect the fragility of her butterfly wings for a world too harsh, for she was never made to fit in and to burst out and dance to the beat of her heart's song. Look what page it's on, 11. I knew the butterfly would have to be in there somewhere. The power of synchronicity, right? The power of synchronicity is wild. And okay, so I'm going to share then the Feels Like Home lyrics. So this is the song, and if you search for it on YouTube, you'll see it's a gorgeous song, and it was it was basically a soundtrack to a film with Cameron Diaz. And I don't know the name of the film, but she was her child had cancer in the film. So again, it was like so on point with the childhood healing message yesterday, and just everything is always so like connected, right? We're just creating this web, and we're just weaving these different parts all the time. So feels like home. Something in your eyes makes me want to lose myself. Makes me want to lose myself in your arms. There's something in your voice, makes my heart beats fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been and how long I've been so alone, if you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. Feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I came from. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back to where I belong. If you knew how much this moment means to me and how long I've waited for your touch. If you knew how happy you are making me, I've never thought that I'd love anyone so much. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Oh, it's like just amazing lyrics, and just again that it's kind of like that feeling of like there's something in your eyes, and that feeling of like when you first look into your well, I just remember that it makes me remember that first time that I saw my twin, and there was like this moment of where we just stared at each other, and it was so weird, and I was like it was just so weird. We both were just staring at each other, and it was just, and yeah, I can't, and I don't know who broke the silence first, but I was like, whoa, that was weird. and I remember thinking, that's so odd. I've never done that with anyone before. Just really like, because we'd only just met as well, so it was just like this weird thing, and I was like, whoa, that's weird. So yeah, so it is that awakening, right? That soul recognition, because there's the eyes of the door to the soul. And so when you have that kind of like, it's just a crazy thing, isn't it? It's a crazy, crazy thing. There are no words that can actually describe how it is. You've just got to, it's like everything, right? It's, if you experience it, then because it will be unique to your experience, but how it is, all those like little things that happen that you're just like, this isn't normal, I don't have this. Like, this is just not normal, this is not normal, I don't have this with anyone else, like what's going on? And it kind of blows your brain. So I'm going to share 111 from my Divine Love Letter book. So these are all channeled letters between people's twins and their higher selves. So, you are so ridiculously beautiful that it makes my head spin, my heart beat faster, and every cell in my body tingle. I don't think you really know what you do to me. Having you near me is like having a fire burning inside of me, waking up all my senses. What an incredible experience. What an out of this world feeling. How extraordinary this is. This love that we have between us is extreme. It's beautiful. It's a wonder of my heart. I never knew that I could actually feel the pounding of my heart so hard. It's actually going to come out of my chest. I love you. I yearn for you. I yearn for our time to come so that we can be together forever. It's just reminding me of like when that feeling of the heart pounding and that like when your body has like a real physical reaction. And it didn't happen so much for me, but my twin, he would like flinch away from me and I would take it really like now on reflection, but at the time I was really offended. I was like, what, can't you even have me near you? But he was getting like electric shock. He was getting like electric shocks. And yeah, now I'm thinking about it, it's just so funny. And that's kind of like the energies going, ah. But and he would, yeah, it was just like this, yeah, it was just crazy. I think he felt he had it all the feels in the actual body. You know, we have different things that, you know, that we experience it in different ways. But yeah, he definitely had the whole that heart beating faster and the sense of your body and like the tingles and all that sort of stuff. So letter 111 is, I have loved you from day dot. There is nothing that would keep us apart this time around. This time is our time. Trust, trust, trust in me. Trust in our mission together. We have found our beautiful love vibration that is unique to us. No one else is this song. Our song is divine. It's exquisite. It's beyond your mind to comprehend that what our soul song does to the universe when we come together in our sacred sexual union. Believe me, we are here for a reason. We are all here for a reason. For our soul song sings soul songs to sing really loudly. That's like a tongue twister. Our soul songs to sing really loudly. When we all experience true sacred sexual enlightenment, we will transform and uplift the planet with our love. Wow, so definitely coming through today is all that the messages around the tingling and the sort of bodily sensations that happen. So, you are my freedom. You hold the keys to set my soul free, to get me out of my cage, to open my heart finally. I am so fed up with only living half living. To step out of my comfort zone is scary. It's really difficult breaking through the walls of fear and doubt and the dreaded what ifs. But I don't want to hide anymore. I don't want to live a half life in the shadow of who I truly am. I want to become me. I want to feel free and know that you are the only one. You are the only person that I feel at home with, that I feel free with. You are my heart. There you go. I knew that it had to be somewhere about that you're the only person that I feel at home with. And the song feels like home. Everything obviously always all knits in together, all the little messages. But the other thing was about, you know, the transformation. The transformation is happening through each and every one of us, through collectively coming together, collectively sharing our experiences, our stories, you know, those things that you just think, oh, what is that? And then, you know, it's so reassuring to know that, okay, this is, you know, other people experience this as well, and it's real. It's not sort of like in your head, you know. And I just remember when I sort of first was experiencing all of the craziness that happens at the beginning, and then it just sort of blows your mind and just feel like, what is going on? Who is this person? Why do I feel this way? This is insane. I've never felt like this about anyone. And it's just like, wow. You feel like your head's gonna explode, and then after that you have this like intense, if you go into separation, then you go into this intense like, oh, painful process. And then it's sort of like you come out the other side and then you're like, whoa, what was that? And then, you know, it still carries on, but but the sort of going into the pain and out again just happens much quicker. And that's what happens as we sort of like traverse through the energies, and we're all transmuting the energies of fear, anxiety, doubt, everything. You know, we're as we build up in our light frequency, we can just sort of smash through it much quicker. It doesn't say that it never comes. Of course it comes, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to transmute those energies. And so that's the other thing, makes it much easier when you understand the process. If only if only Spirit downloaded you a little book right at the beginning when you first think you've got a twin or meet your twin, and it just goes, oh yeah, here's the guidebook of what you need, rather than, well, you know, it's all part of the process about how we learn, how we grow, how we evolve as a soul, and all those things, which of course that is all the point. But at the same time, we're kind of like, but it would be a lot easier if you just gave me a book about it right on day one, and just tell me all the things that I need to do, and how I need to deal with it. But no, we're still learning, aren't we? We're still learning every single day. And you know, it's just kind of a mind-blowing experience, and it still is. And but it gets easier and easier to manage. So let's have a look. Last card. Oh, you would not believe it. Love, number 6. Because that's what we're doing. We're learning how to come back to love. You could not make that up. That's amazing. So in all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. Oh, just the perfect end. I mean, that is just all kinds of amazing. So this is what we're all trying to do. Come back to love, the vibration, the frequency of love, clearing through all the other energies, fear, doubts, worries, anxieties, questioning yourself, questioning the whole thing all the time. You know, it's about trusting in love, trusting in a higher purpose, trusting in, you know, that you're here as a little light being walking this planet, transmuting energies, beaming out your light, you know, and that's what we're here to do, because we are the frequency of love. Okay, I really hope that helps. Go check out the song. It's called Feels Like Home. If you just search for it on YouTube, and it's a beautiful song. And I'm sure if you look in the comments field against the video, if you look, without doubt, you will see signs of your twin in there. All right, I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading, a channeling, or to get any of my books, please do. All details are in the description box against this video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.